And hello everybody and welcome to part 4 and the second half of round 2 of the PDC Dart Simulator UK Open. In the last part we saw the first half of round 2, saw some substandard standards of play, but we also saw a couple of huge triumphs. And so we'll be filling out the round 3 bracket here with these next 16 matches. The draw was random, but it was done before the round, so the players, I know where they're going, and we'll put them there as they continue. So, the first match is going to be Sharon Prenz, one of the ladies who is still in, against Nathan Aspinall. So we have one woman has already made it to round 3. Lisa Ashton beat Danny Noppert. Sharon Prenz will be looking to join her. Against a very good younger player of Aspinall. And the winner is Nathan Aspinall. 6-1. Not too much trouble there. Not a great performance from Sharon, but she did win a leg, so that's something. And she is in round 2, so that's something. Alright, so Nathan Aspinall, that was match 17, so he will go right here and play John Henderson. Oh, way too far over. Okay, up next we have Ryan Searle against Paul Nicholson. And the winner is Paul Nicholson. He is moving on to round 3. Good for him. He should have gone to Q School and tried to get a tour card. I was disappointed that he didn't. I thought he played pretty well last year as a whole. It kind of faded down the stretch, which cost him his tour card if he just played a little better at the end. But it is what it is. All right, so he's 18, so he'll come right there and play Stephen Bunting in round 3. Next, we've got Luke Humphreys and Willie O'Connor. A couple of very promising players from Ireland and from England. And the winner is Willie O'Connor. Wow. With only an 88 average, he takes down Luke. He played in Premier League today and did pretty well, actually. Kind of surprised to see him have all that double trouble. 4 for 22. What's going on, Luke? That's no good. All right, so that's number 19. He will go right here and play Mark Webster. Up next, we've got Brendan Dolan and Jan Decker. Jan Double Decker. And Double Decker is going home. Brendan Dolan is going on, the history maker. The 6-5 win. Another sub-90 average going on. Just shows that averages are not everything. 3 of the 4 matches have been won by sub-90 averages. All right, so that was 20. Yes, that was 20. So Brendan Dolan is going to come right here and play Joe Cullen. Should be an interesting matchup. Next, we've got Kevin Munsch and Richard North. Put them in backwards. That actually makes absolutely zero difference. And the winner is Kevin Munsch with the upset. Wow. And before anybody says anything, no, if I'd put them in the other way around, that had absolutely zero implication on the outcome. So I did not just screw over Richard North by putting his name in first. That's purely for display purposes, which order they go in. They actually do throw for the bull backstage. You don't see it. That determines the order. And after that, they just play darts. All right, 6-5 for Kevin Munsch, and 90.57 there. Okay. I was trying very hard to put it in backwards because I put the names in backwards. All right, so Munch is going on to number 21. He will play Gerwin Price. Okay, up next we've got Scott Waits, Kevin Painter. And the winner is Scott Waits. 86.56. I think the average will pick up once the PDC top 32 get into play in the next round, I hope, because these are some pretty disappointing results. All right, so Waits is 22, and he will come play Lisa Ashton. That will be a good one to watch. Okay, up next we've got three-time champ Glenn Durrant taking on Steve Lennon. Two challengers in the Premier League. Glenn Durrant takes it down. The 96. He is number 23. And he will slide right in there and play Darren Webster. Okay, now we've got Hawaii 501 Wayne Mardle against Jeffrey Deswan. This should be a good game. Ooh, there's our first big score of the day. Deswan with a 104, taking out Mardle. That's number 24, yes. So Deswan will come right there and play Bob Anderson. Next we have Dimitri Vandenberg against Keegan Brown. That should be a pretty good game. Two players that I think most people feel certainly have the potential to go places. And the winner is... Ooh, Vandenberg in a whitewash and a big fish. You can see a high finish 1-7 and then the 0 on the next line. I'll actually make that look a little nicer. There you go. There we go. Vandenberg takes out Big Fish on a way to a 6-0 whitewash of Keegan Brown. Well done, Dimitri. A 101 average, also nice. 91.18. All right, so that's number 25. And he is going to slide in right there. Can't type right now, apparently. All right, we don't know who we do not know who he will play yet. All right, now we have Gabrielle Clemens and Robbie Green. The winner is Robbie Green. Poor showing there from Clemens, only a 83 average. That's not going to get anything done around here. Green moving on. He is number 26. He will slide right there and play Jermaine Watamina. Next we have Paul Lim against Keith Deller. Look at that. Paul Lim averaging a ton. Wow. What a show. That man just refuses to give up. Takes out a world champion, and he's moving on to round 3 where he plays, I believe, Vandenberg. I think 25 was playing 27. Yes, so there we go. Paul Lim will play Dancing Dimitri, the Dream Maker, right there in the last match. All right, now we have Chris Dobie and Alan Tabern. Chris Dobie has really picked up his game in the past few months. Let's see what we get. We get a Chris Dobie victory. That's to be expected. He's probably the better player. Okay, so Chris Dobie is number 29. No, 28. 28. Chris Dobie is 28, so he will play Alan Norris. Should be a pretty fair matchup. All right, 4 more matches. Robert Thornton and Ron Mollenkamp. Ron the Bomb. And we have a Ron Mollenkamp victory here. Robert Thornton is going out in his first match played. I'm sure he's very angry with himself or angry at something right now. Who knows? Okay, Mollenkamp is 29, so he will come down here and play Raymond van Barneveld. We have a Dutch. We have a Dutch match up there. So there'll be at least one Dutchman in round 4. I suspect there'll be at least a couple more, but, you know, we got one for sure. All right, up next we have Terry Jenkins, Lorena Rietbergen. Let's see. This is the last... No, there's 2 more females to play in round 2. Rayanne Griffiths plays the last match, so there could be as many as 3, as few as 1 in the next round. We'll see how it goes. Terry Jenkins will be playing against her. And Jenkins wins 6-1 with an 84.80 average. He is number 30, and he will slide here and play Michael Smith. Now we have another Smith, Ross Smith, against Paul Hogan. Ross Smith and a decider. 2, well, not so great averages, but someone had to win, I guess. 6'5", Ross Smith. He is 31, and he will come right over here and play Ryan Joyce. And then the final match, who gets the pleasure of playing Gary Anderson, Ryan Griffiths or Justin Pipe, the last of our female qualifiers. Okay, here it is. Justin Pipe, 6-2. He's moving on to round 3. And that will take the... Well, no, that will take care of the last match of round 2. 86.85. And we will have Justin Pipe playing Gary Anderson. So let's take a look at round 3's matchups. This will be with our PDC top 32 involved. So we're going to have some really good darts. Let's take a look at some of the most interesting matchups that will be upcoming. Well, right there at the top, Eric Bristow, Daryl Gurney. That's one you got to see for a lot of reasons. You're going to have some great darts played there. I like James Wilson, Rob Cross. I think that'll be a really good match. I like Glenn Darren Webster. I think we can get some really good darts out of that one. Chris Dobie, Alan Norris should be a very interesting match. Steve West, Kyle Anderson should be close with a pretty good standard. Ian White, James Wade. That's probably the biggest one. You got 2 top 12 players there. MVG, Alan Warner. You can't go wrong watching MVG. And Dave Chisnell, Johnny Clayton should be a good match. Brendan Dolan, Joe Cullen should be an interesting match. And you finish it off with Paul Lim, the old legend, against Dimitri Vandenberg, the young hotshot. That'll be exciting to watch. That's going to be a lot of really interesting matchups. I can't wait to see them. So that'll be in the next video. We'll start those. So again, I'll put the final scoreboard up there for round 2 so you can see all of the results. There they are. There's all of round 2. So round 3 will start in the next part. So if you liked what you saw here, please do drop a like and a sub. I really do appreciate it because I love making these videos, and I hope that you all love watching them as much as I love making them. So until next time, everyone, have a great day, and be sure to love the darts. See you, everyone.